Alright, welcome back to the channel. Let's jump right into it. It's the Portland Trailblazers versus the Miami Heat game review. Let's get into the highlights. So we see Kyle Lowry with the jump shot. Rebounding right there. Got to get that rebound. Like I said, rebounding is the issue. Nonetheless, I said that in one of my first videos. One thing I noticed, Josh Hart was really aggressive this game, and I loved it. Like, his draw and kick was, I didn't realize his draw and kick was that good. I mean, he's very good at getting those passes out to his open teammates, and getting it to him in good position too. Like, they don't have to fumble down at their feet to pick it up or leave their feet, you know what I'm saying, trying to get the pass. Nice finish by Jeremy Grant there. Good ball movement by the Heat right there. Tyler Hero did a good job. So we see Dame doing what Dame does. You know how I feel about Dame when he squares up. That's a rare miss right there. Eubanks with a nice follow. Watch this pass right here from Eubanks. This was nice. That was nice right there by Eubanks. That was a very nice pass. And again, like I said, I like Eubanks, man. He's a good little player. He can be exactly what you need. He can be exactly what you need at that position. You know, if as he gets more experience and understands, his positioning and what's expected out of him with this particular team and this philosophy, things might be different in a different time or a different place. Nice shot by Struss there. That's that interior defense right there. Again, this is without Gary Payton. Now, Gary Payton's going to help a lot when it comes to those perimeter drives, those drives to the basket. It's not going to all be on the help. Gary Payton is very good perimeter defender. Look at Ant just attack the zone like that. That's pretty good. That's tough to do. It's pretty good though. I thought Gabe Vincent did a nice job of getting into Ant and Dame. As far as defense, he was getting in their chest, not letting them breathe, not letting them get comfortable. And that's one thing the whole Heat do as a team. I kind of felt like they suffocated. You notice right there, if you notice right there how the team kind of took their time getting it up the court. One thing we've shown to be good at is getting it and getting out. Just get the ball and let's go. Let's run. Just push it. Let's push the tempo. We've been doing a great job of pushing the tempo. The Heat, man, do a great job of slowing teams down, or at least just making teams do things that they don't want to do. They slowed us down a lot. Sometimes force us into some bad some bad shots, only because of we want to get shots up quick. We want to get shots up. We want to maximize our possessions as much as possible. As we see Dame with the nice penetration there, getting it in for the finish. Dame is a wonderful finisher. Wonderful finisher. Again, that's just, we got that'll come more with trust. Look, Josh is a good enough defender where I might not have to help in that situation. Make Tyler Hero make a tough finish over Josh Hart or around him, whatever. But we might not want to leave Kyle Lowry in the corner there. And that's one thing I noticed in the first half was the team seemed a little tight. But again, like I said, the Miami Heat will do that to you. Eric Spoelstrom's a darn good coach. Dare I say, a great coach. And the Heat, the Heat were right there. The Miami Heat were probably a championship contending team with PJ Tucker. Not saying that they're not now. You know, we'll have to wait and see how things play out with the Eastern Conference. But they're definitely gonna be in the conversation as far as the top 5 team in the Eastern Conference. I mean, that's just given. Now, one thing I also noticed was that Nurk was he did a good job of being there. Nurk was there this game. I mean, he was in the paint, you know, challenging. Again, like I said, he's not going to block a lot of shots, but just being there, in a lot of cases is good. You know, just feeling that body, letting them know, as we see Dame there, with the injury. Anthony Simons, you know, I love how this kid plays. The Heat did a good job of again, like I said, choking them off, being you know, suffocating you from breathing. And it's not like with traps or pressure or anything like that. We're just cutting off things that you like to do. You know, we know you like to attack. We know you guys like to get downhill. We know you like to get up tempo, get shots up. We're just not going to allow you to do those things. At the very least, we're going to make it tough on you. You know, as we see. And turnovers. Oh, goodness. Nice finish right there. Caleb Martin had some nice finishes. Turnovers really got to us also. But again, and a lot of people need to remember something as well. This is a process. You know what I'm saying? This team is growing. A lot of guys forget, a lot of people forget, just because you start off well, or just because you look, you know, very good, doesn't mean the expectations change. You know, you start off the season, you set your goals. You know, the goals probably weren't to make the playoffs, but the goals were most likely, let's see if we can make the playoffs with this ball club. Let's see what we can do. Let's grow. Let's get better. Those are your goals. Those are your expectations, to get better, to see how far this particular team can go as we're still learning, you know. And the playoffs might not be, you know, on the board as a goal in that situation. They could be, you know, but they might not be. If we get to the playoffs, then that's a bonus. You know, that's what you want to tell your team. If we get to the playoffs, that's a bonus. You know, we're not necessarily setting our goals for the playoffs as we're rebuilding and growing and learning new things, but if we get there, you know, we're ahead of schedule. You know, a lot of people forget, yeah, it's great to be on schedule and to meet your expectations, but sometimes you want to be ahead also. You know, so the expectations for this ball club is to get better, you know, to in the future be in contention. And as we're getting there, you know, if we shock some people on the way, then so be it. As we see a nice alley-oop there from the young fellas getting some time. But again, this is a process. So this is an opportunity for these guys to learn. This is the regular season. You know, this is a team learning. So you want to take these opportunities to learn. I mean, I see people, you know, saying crazy things, you know what I'm saying? Why would you take this guy out? Blah, blah, blah. This is a team learning. This is the regular season. So when else? It's not like you practice all the time. You have to incorporate some of these game situations as practice. And this is what you do as a professional. As we see a nice shot right there by the rookie. You know, so things will continue. It'll be ebbs and flows. Like I said, adversity will come, but it's what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's what you do after that. So we look forward to seeing how the team responds. As you see the guys down right there, you know, you're not going to win every game, but you can always learn from every game, you know. And that's the lesson we want to get from that. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right.